Is he switching ages where he is some sort of parasitic interdimensional worm-like being and they are inhabiting other humans? Hello, 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 hello. With the turning of another year, once more we live on and we continue to progress straight into the future. I think that makes it the perfect time for us to look back. It is a new 20 years since 20 years ago. I must judge some premium 2005 content, and it must be clear. I didn't think this was a disclaimer that I would have to make, but
Copy that.
yeah, no, I meant this one.
Okay, good for you.
After I shared opinions on one band called Atreyu, it would appear that I'm spreading negativity. So I'm here to spread some good
You don't want anything. You have no actual beliefs. You're incoherent.
and talk about a band that I recently talked about in a short, and now it's time to talk shit about them in a full-length video. I mean, it's time to talk about what I respect, what I love, what I care about when it comes to All American Rejects. We're looking at Move Along, and that's gonna be my first controversial opinion, that Move Along is a goddamn banger, okay? We don't even have to pull up the chart to know where Move Along is probably gonna sit. But we must discuss it. We must listen to it. We must understand it. And we must discuss it as a critical person. So without further to do, this is All American Rejects 20 years later. Oh my God. Oh, we're fading away. We're fading away. Where are we going, boys? Where are we going? Where we go? Boy! What the fuck? Hold on. Every single time I sit down to do one of these videos and I'm trying to listen to a song from like 20 years ago or whatever, who gives a shit? That the band that I'm listening to, a band that I haven't really listened to in about 20 years, let's be honest. But not only are they so active, they are doing covers of Harvey Danger songs. 2 months ago. No, I'm gonna be positive. I'm gonna review Move Along in a second, but I have to watch this. I have to. Not happy. I like the behind the scenes footage, the back and the record and studio footage. These are just a couple of dudes having fun. This isn't art they're making. They're just covering this 90s song. There's nothing else going on with it. It's just like the song and we're playing it. We're having fun here. I don't believe him when he sings this. These don't sound like genuine gripes and thoughts that this man has. If I was purely just rating this on their rendition of Flagpole Sonata, it would probably be in the slamming category because it sounds similar, if not gosh darn identical. And to that I say, why...
But that's offensive to every douchebag I've ever met.
That song did not come out 20 years ago, and I am here to talk about the Move Along, a classic of the scene. I felt like I was there. This is right around the time when music started to mean something for me, to me. It was almost like there was no bad music. It was just music that I haven't listened to and haven't learned to love yet. In All American Rejects, they know what they got, baby. They got Tyson. He is a Hollywood dreamboat. He is handsome actor-looking man boy. If you're gonna get a lead man, a man to sing in your band, even if he doesn't have the best voice, better be fucking handsome and he better be able to emote well. I think the casting department nailed it. And this music video, for the most part, seems to illustrate different scenarios in which one would need to move along from. Like your fiance breaking up with you, throwing back the ring. We have scenarios here. They're quick, but there is a story being told in front of us. These are different people. They're not connected. They're not necessarily all representative, but they are representative of the people. It could be you out there going to high school. Don't you relate to your marriage falling apart? My high school growing up actually had a picture of All American Rejects in the cafeteria. I think it was a Got Milk ad, if I'm not mistaken. And so we quite literally had this handsome telling us to drink our dairy products. So I have a very close connection and bond here. So this is a man unsatisfied with his dinner, with his wine, adorable and puppy-eyed, and can go on. But he's trapped here in the mundanity of suburban life. And then we go to the next image. We're being yelled at by a boss. Classic. They put him in a suit and tie. They put the hair down. That isn't how he wants his hair. It is a crime to make this man put his hair down this way. This is not what it was cut for. And you can see it in his eyes. He is dead. He is broken. He is so much more handsome than the boss behind him. We have paperwork. This is memos, call breaks, estimates. He doesn't want to do these things. He wants to play music. Phone is always off the hook. It's just ringing. This isn't the life he wanted. So I understand this. This is a relatable scenario. Don't know what kind of actual business he's in right here. Maybe insurance. And then we get this fucking bitch girlfriend. Look at this fucking bitch. This fucking asshole. Letting our man down. Our lead singer of our band. She is breaking hearts and he needs to move along. She just told him the most heinous of shit about like his personality or like his parents. And now she's just gonna walk away because it's not her responsibility. Deal with it, Tyson. Shaggy Rogers looking motherfucker. Look at her. She's moving along already. You're also a doctor. He's like a Barbie, like a Ken. He has various jobs. Yes, he is the same hot, chiseled underbelly that he has always been. Different professions, different clothing, expansion packs. I'm gonna have this sparkling ice to wash it down. Give me a second. See, LaCroix? LaCroix, hey. This is how you do bubbles, buddy. What problems could a doctor have, you might ask? Because I see him and I say hero, and I need a hero to save me. A song that I'm sure they will be covering anytime soon now, because covering songs is just what we f***ing do.
Your mother has a sickness.
Thank you, John. Something's going on here. Wait, the body's moving? Who is Kim? What happened to Kim? Is Kim the girl who moved along? Is Kim the girl that walked away? Did he kill someone? But whatever it is, either Kim or Dr. Tyson need to move the f*** along. It's not that he is the same person, but this is a intersectional issue. Woes of the world, if you will. We all have a bit slut of a wife, or we all have piece of shit fucking dickhole boss, or maybe possibly we're a doctor and we just keep flubbing up. Everyone makes mistakes. And I think that's what Tyson is here to tell us. It's like, it's okay if you lose a body or two, you gotta move along. He looks really scared here. What's going on? We got a doctor with a mom and a girl. Is that his sister? How old are we supposed to believe that Tyson is in this narrative? Is he switching ages, like body jumping? Is he jumping into other people's bodies, much like Jason Goes to Hell, where he is some sort of parasitic interdimensional worm-like being? This one, he wrecked his Porsche. You can kind of see that. He's like a cowboy. He's kind of a cowboy in this one. I do like that the only difference between boring corporate shitty Tyson and just regular is that his hair is just brushed over. They like wet up his hands and they're like, oh, oh, oh. Regular dude, corporate. Regular dude, corporate. There's many dimensions to Tyson. Who is this man that is singing the songs to my heart? Who made the album that I am jamming to in my Sony CD player? I don't know what's going on in this one. And I don't know if I'll get any more context to it. Suburban boy. I think he's dead in this one. I think that's a handprint. This one, I think it's clear. It's like he's in some sort of fucking filing room. I wonder if these are just places around the recording studio. Maybe the label let them into the offices for a couple hours to film a music video. It's boring. It's clean. It's sanitary. Look how sour he is. He's like, ooh, this life is sour. I don't like it. I like his hair in this one the most. You can tell it was shot like a little afterwards. Right here, it's cut above his ears. Here, it's a little lower. It's lower in the hairline. So I'm thinking they didn't have enough shots. They're like, dude, we cut the music video, bro, and like we had a lot. We spent weeks shooting every single shot perfection that we could think of. But there's just not enough footage. So we're going to need you to come back. You've been wearing t-shirts this whole time. We got you in scrubs. We got you in a button up. We got you in a tie, but no sweater vest. I think is pretty cool. Now he's like legit upset. This is telling a story. This is telling us his emotional state. He's getting more and more distressed when all you got to keep is strong. Move along. Move along. Like I told you to. My life is fucked up in every scenario, but I see you out there. I see you impatience. I'm telling you, be stronger. I'm telling you to move the fuck along. I'm saying, what are you doing? Coming to my shows and saying, Tyson, you're so rich now in your band, All American Rejects, opening for Fall Out Boy on the Black Clouds and Underdogs tour. And I'm saying, as Tyson, I'm saying this as Tyson, I'm saying it is not my job to make you feel better. So move along. It's your own life. And I'm going to keep making mediocre records that no one really remembers. We're kind of a fun band. So doesn't that even it out? Oh, we got Football Boy. Football Boy. It's us. He represents us. We are a collective. All of us is us. It's us versus them. You know who them is? That's the man. Do you know who them is? Them is
Avatar.
And we got to work together and we got to fight them. But unfortunately, life has a pretty funny way of coming at you fast. And when that happens, you just got to keep it strong. Got to keep it strong and move along, except for when it becomes too much. This is the message. This is where it's going. This is where I'm going to finish my thought because it's the end of the song. And that's where my thought's end. When the song's over, doesn't exist anymore. This video is the only context for the things I interact with. You're unable to move along. You collapse into despair and suicidal ideation so powerful that it pulls you down to hell itself. And Tyson is battling these demons. But you know what? He doesn't have to do this alone. You're not alone. Because if you make music, then the fans, us, the scene itself is gonna pick you up. God damn it, it worked on me. When I was a child, when I was young, this was very powerful. Especially going into the piano part. God damn, look at this. He just... And I'm like, fucking impregnate me, dude. Absolute favorite moment. Where is it? My absolute favorite moment is this section right here. It's pure cinema. It's everything that I think you need to know about this band. He finishes playing the piano part, and we're going back into the chorus. And to go back into the saddest face, the most intense face that he has made this entire video. And then it goes into a shot of him singing directly into adoring women's faces. There's a head bop. We get the drummer, which I gotta say, it was a smart choice, keeping the rest of the band behind the scenes in the background as like not front and center as Tyson, because I don't think they have the acting range. I'm not going to put them down for not being the handsome one in the band. I'm going to guess that the acting's just not up to par. Very powerful drum hit from the front. Boom, boom, boom. And then right here, Tyson, mid jacket take off. Jacket on the ground, grabs the microphone, and now we're back in the chorus. Everything's okay because we made it to the chorus. All right, so that was a journey. That was a blast from the PS. I guess I need to rate it now. We have to put Tyson's pouty face with the confusing scene of the doctor. We have to place that up here on our Slam It or Jam It scale. Jam It is just like an absolute beautiful banger. Nothing wrong with it. Iconic in every way. The music video not only enhances the song, but became a legendary piece of media, all the way to Slam It down here, which is like, get it out of here, god awful, actively hurting people currently. I don't know if I'll ever encounter a Slam It during this series. Everything seems to be so far in the mid to amazing range. I'm trying to think of where in my heart Move Along truly sits. Because I think I have to be honest and say All American Rejects is just not on the same level as these other artists. Mike Kemp has made some of my favorite albums in the world. Fall Out Boy has 4 really solid records under their belt. All American Rejects has like 4 songs, maybe 5 if It Gives You Hell is on the Spotify playlist. I'm not going to turn it off, okay? And if we're being honest, the best song out of those 5 is probably It Ends Tonight. But I am not reviewing that song. I am reviewing Move Along. What the freaking album is even titled after. And if I'm judging it with that scrutiny, it maybe deserves to go in the Jam It category. And the music video definitely helped enhance it for me when I encountered it as a youngin'. All these years later, I don't think All American Rejects have stayed around as staples of the scene. I don't think they've really had an influence, so it's difficult for me to elevate them to a full-on Jam It when these bands have literally influenced and changed what people perceived as emo music. I feel like this is generous. I think this is fair. I do not disagree where that sits. I don't know. Do you agree? Either way, if you like these videos, if you like me talking about the bands of yesteryear, then please feel free to like and subscribe. Going with my guts, with my instincts. So until next time, I'm Grace. Thank you for watching. Stay swazzy, stay posy, and have a good one, my guys.